Trigger warning. This video includes heavy topics such as suicide, child abduction, and possibly existential troubles. If you're shy about that sort of thing, you might want to avoid the video. So, analog horror has been something of a guilty pleasure for me. Back in 2018, my friend showed me Local 58, a neat little analog horror channel that had a cool overarching story. And then Game Theory made a video on it. Analog horror is defined as a web original subgenre of found footage. Stems from various channels creating EAS, Emergency Alert System, scenarios, which mainly rely on audio as opposed to visuals. Don't listen to this lying ass shit. The visuals are weird as fuck, but the audio is way weirder, to be honest. Mandela Catalogue. Mandela? What the fuck? This little piece of work showed up in my recommendations, and I recently took the time to sit down and watch all of it. I haven't watched an analog horror in a while, so seeing one with such effort and quality and how recent it was, literally made this year, was a breath of fresh air. Thing's pretty damn good, and because of that I recommend you watch the whole thing on your own. I'm going to break it into two parts. First, I'm going to summarize the story to my best of my pea-brain knowledge, so if you want to experience the story on your own, why are you watching a summary? Go stop watching, dumbass. Go watch. Secondly, we're going to get into some theories I have for the story of the Mandela Catalogue. Ready? Good. Let's get it on. At the moment, there's 5 videos on this channel. The first one's called Overthrown, released on June 9th of this year. Overthrown begins with some dudes chillin' when suddenly an angel comes down from a beam of life and says, "Wow, Jesus is coming, yay." The video goes on to explain the story of Virgin Mary. When the angel comes down, the video gets all distorted and goofy looking. And just to stop for a second, I gotta appreciate the effort for this one. Motherfucker literally descends to the earth, calls himself "I am the," and speaks in binary. The binary code on this actually translates to "I am the one true savior. I must reverse the delusion. Joseph is next." This hints into the rest of it, so bear with me. And it ends with a message saying, "If there is a God, please help me." Creepy shit. One of the comments perfectly summarized it as, "It's like a YTP but scary. Kinda interesting. Haven't seen anything like this in the Haven't seen anything like this in a horror genre before." And I can't really describe the eerie kind of dread feeling I got watching this. It's only 4 minutes, but it's just kind of hard to look away. I also watched it at 6 o'clock in the morning when it was still dark outside, so gave me a bit of the heebie-jeebies. After Overthrown, the next video is The Think Principle. This is combined into Volume 1. I'm going to review it with Volume 1. Fuck you. Mandela Catalogue Volume 1 was released August 9th. And it begins with what appears to be the United States facing a threat of an organism that can steal people's faces, and they nickname them alternates. Alternates are described as somebody with weird characteristics like big-ass head and big-ass arms, and you have to run and hide from them. If you see anybody who looks like you, run away and hide. They also break into people's... What the fuck? They break into people's homes? I feel like if somebody were to know of alternates and see their neighbor break into their own house, they might think it's an alternate. Then again, it's probably frowned upon to open fire on your neighbors because they forgot their keys. God damn it, at least I have the window open. The video goes on to describe that the alternates use psychological warfare to manipulate and take advantage of their victims. I can see this from Overthrown with that angel that said he deceived them into believing that he was their savior. An alternate counter, follow the think principle. Tell an authority figure about your encounter. Hinder the alternate's movement. Identify the class type, whatever that means. Neutralize the alternate, if safe to do so. Kill yourself. Wait, that wasn't in the manual. Know your place in reality. Oh, okay. Class types. Okay, this is what the video is talking about. Type 1 is a doppelganger, someone who looks similar to the subject. No type 2, okay. Type 3 doesn't really have a name. This one's inhuman characteristics, obviously, because these motherfuckers look like skinwalkers. Mark and Caesar are pals, I guess, and Caesar asks Mark to turn on the cameras while he takes his suddenly knocked out mom to the ER. Skinwalker activity? I don't know, I didn't make it. The video glitches out and shows my sleep paralysis demon with a healthy grin before cutting to what he appears to be Mark driving to Caesar's house. Panning shot of the cameras and... Grandpa Ronald had a bit too much of his medication. Motherfuckers is dead, from the looks of it. But hey, if you're seeing this video, it's illegal. And not the first time I've been a criminal, I suppose. A text-to-speech voice that I hear literally everywhere describes how working as a phone operator is. And when static comes over the screen, they are told that you cannot help in an alternate encounter. If you speak too much, you might show fear. It's like talking to my wife. I gotta say, Mandela Catalogue Volume 1 was the first one that I saw, and I love it. I think it's really good. Especially, you need to watch this when it's dark with headphones on, because it's kind of spooky. Probably the most unsettling part about this is Mark, age 4, telling the story of this scary night. Seems like Mark's dad didn't check under his bed, and on the way to his mother's room, he encountered a strange man in their house. God, and after actually seeing the stairs from the picture, it's even... Oh, I'm not giving you money. And that's the end of that. Anyone else have a change of pants? I gotta say, this one was good and I like it, but wasn't as captivating as Mandela Catalogue Volume 1. And that's honestly probably just because Mandela Catalogue Volume 1's like 3 times the size of it. So, still good. Intruder alert begins with a friendly face saying you made it to the party. I am inside your home. From the seams, it's about a child endangerment, describing the basics of taking care of your kids, showing that kids like toys, walks in the stroller, and can you fuck off? The mother walks up, sees her kid is missing, and your good old-fashioned emergency alert lets you know 3,426 children have gone missing. Holy fuck! It also says that it's more than just Mandela County that's affected by this, and police are sent to a PS1-looking house to investigate a strange crying noise. Leaving from feeling an overwhelming sense of dread, on-site officers set up a camera that takes a photo every 5 minutes facing the room that the event occurred in. The face that looks like the guy that asked me for an iPhone charger in school appears, with the threat level being evident. No, I think it's fine. No, perfectly fine. And the video ends with them thinking it's the work of an alternate. I don't see any humans abducting babies through TVs, so I'd think so too. I really liked this one. I actually had to pause it because it was scaring me. Maybe I'm a little bitch, but you know, it's working. And so now we got our first bases covered. Let's get into some theories I have. So my first theory about it is the alternates are an alien species that came around the time of the biblical era. Maybe they are the ones who wrote the Bible, and they wrote it because the first one talks about deceiving everybody into saying that he's the true savior. So in that vein, maybe it could be aliens. It could be aliens. It could be aliens that just want to take control of the human race. And maybe they were laying dormant this whole time. Okay, that was my theory. Let's go to Reddit. Man got the biblip snip. Got that jiggle snap. So I'm looking on Reddit right now in r/ARG. It turns out I haven't seen any other Mandela Catalogue theories, which kind of sucks. Definitely go check them out. I've been a huge fan of analog horror ever since I saw Local 58. Seeing new talent like this, fucking awesome. I'm so proud. Alex Kister, the guy who made this, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Damn good job, man. Keep on working. I'm excited for season 2. And that's gonna wrap us up. If you like this video, leave it a like, comment if you want, subscribe if you want. I'm gonna go watch some videos on my favorite piece of dog shit on the internet, Sonic.exe. Take care.